challenges this disciple to put his priorities in order. When Jesus is on mission and he calls disciples to accompany him, then what he is saying here is that there is nothing else that is more important than Jesus' call to mission. And that would include even one's duties to one's family. Now, this does not mean that Jesus is requiring him to abandon his Father, but that the disciple must leave the burial to those who are perhaps spiritually dead, those who will not follow Jesus, those who refuse to follow Jesus. So the fact is that Jesus calls every Christian to a particular mission, according to our state in life. As Lumen Gentium tells us so beautifully, that our common vocation as Christians is holiness. This is the universal call to holiness that we hear about. And this means that all are called to pursue holiness according to their state in life. However, some people are called to follow Jesus in a way that might appear to require even greater sacrifice, even though God provides the grace that is needed for that vocation, especially in the priesthood and in the consecrated life. And these vocations may call forth a deeper faith and trust in divine providence and a closer discipleship of the Lord. Those who enter the consecrated life must be willing to leave behind their previous life. That would include, their family and their friends and so forth, their previous life, even their work, whatever it might have been, their careers, possibility of having a family of their own, in order to follow the Lord exclusively. But even those who are not called to a consecrated or a priestly vocation are called to discipleship. That includes all of us. All of us are called to discipleship in one way or another. Priests enable people to encounter Christ and the sacraments, and consecrated persons are signs of the coming kingdom, but lay people have the crucial mission of spreading the gospel wherever they are, in their particular spheres of influence. In your family, your friends, community, wherever it is that you might go. Bringing Jesus to workplaces, to workout gyms, to stores, restaurants, anywhere else you go. Not just in word, but also in deed, by living the Christian faith. The laity are nourished and strengthened by the sacraments, and then they're sent forth to go on mission. And the dismissal that we hear at the end of Mass, ite missa est, go, it is the dismissal. This has even the tone of mission in it. We are sent forth after Mass, after partaking of Holy Communion. We are sent forth to bring the Lord into our daily lives, into everywhere that we go. That's why it's so important to have to understand the mission of the laity in the world. That the laity are called to be that leaven in the world. And this is where the laity is really a force with which to reckon. Just imagine if all of the Catholic laity really strove to live out this mission on a daily basis, a mission of love, a mission of conforming ourselves more and more to Jesus, of spreading the truth of the gospel everywhere we go, to allow Jesus to purify ourselves more and more from our sin. Then indeed the powers of hell would not stand a chance. So let's take this opportunity with this gospel today to examine our lives, to recognize the things about ourselves that might be holding us back from fully living our faith, and to pray that the Lord may free us so that we might carry out our particular mission.